What does it mean as we try to return to the new normal this spring? It's baseball's opening day. Our 9 Health expert, Dr. Payal Kohli, with us now. So fans are back at the ballpark today. Fans have returned to Ball Arena as well. Red Rock says they're going to open up with a capacity limit as well. What is the CDC saying about spectators at these events, and what's your view?
Tom, for once it feels good to not be the skunk at the picnic, like Dr. Fauci says, because I've been saying for the whole last year that we need to stop gathering, stop going out, stop doing events. And for the first time, because of these vaccinations that you just talked about, I feel a lot more comfortable having us go to ball games. Again, keeping in mind that, as you said, about 17% of Coloradans are vaccinated fully. An additional 11% have partial protection, so that comes to about 28%. But that still means greater than 70% are not vaccinated. So make sure we keep your guard up when you're at the game. Keep your distance, wear your masks, wash your hands, because most people there are not vaccinated, but some are, and that's certainly making return to normal a little bit easier.
How different should someone feel if they're going to a ball game or a concert at Red Rocks this year if they are vaccinated versus if they aren't yet?
A whole night and day difference, I would say, because if you are vaccinated, we know not only that your risk of getting seriously ill is very low, we also know that your risk of transmission, as we're seeing now looking at nasal swab studies where you swab people that have been vaccinated, look at viral loads in their specimens, are very low. So your risk of bringing it home to somebody else who may not be vaccinated, like your children, for example, is also very low. We also got some very encouraging data from Pfizer today that their vaccine not only lasts for 6 months in terms of how long the protection lasts, and it's robust, but it also offers protection against that variant from South Africa that we were concerned about.
It's April 1st. That's beautiful. It is opening day. That's great. Easter is Sunday. Of course, last year, everyone was discouraging Easter get-togethers. What would you tell people about safely celebrating Easter?
Again, I will say, Tom, this year really does feel like a rebirth and a new beginning coming with spring. And I do feel comfortable with Coloradans getting together with family and friends that are fully vaccinated, meaning that they're at least 2 weeks out from that last shot, whether it was the 2-shot Moderna or Pfizer or the single-shot Johnson & Johnson. And they can let go of the masks, they can hug, they can share food. Now, if you mix any people in there that are partially vaccinated in between their shots or not quite 2 weeks out, or our kids, for example, that are unvaccinated, then you again do have to be careful. Try to do it outdoors, keep your distance, keep your guard up. People ask about church as well. The CDC is formally saying not to do any medium or large size gatherings like a church. But again, I feel that if you're fully vaccinated and you keep your mask on and follow the public health measures, you can probably do that safely as well.
But with kids not yet vaccinated, are they a problem now? Are they something you should consider them as an unvaccinated person, or do you consider them a kid who's unvaccinated? Is there a difference there?
There is an absolute difference. For the longest time, we were considering them a kid who's lower risk and unvaccinated. But more recently, the cases in the kids have started to go up. So I would really put them into that unvaccinated category, almost like they were an adult, even though we know their absolute risk is lower than it is for adults. But because the cases are going up in kids, I think we have to put them in that category. We did get some encouraging data from Pfizer yesterday about adolescents, and hopefully they'll get approval for vaccine later this year. But for now, we have to continue to follow those measures to protect our kids, because the adults are now starting to get protected with the vaccine.
Well, you're always invited to the picnic when we can have them, and you don't have to be the skunk anymore. So we're glad to get the good news today. It's nice that it's warm out, and hopefully people are starting to see that light at the end of the tunnel. Dr. Payal Kohli, thanks as always.